Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayco Greyhawk Prestige 29 MVP motorhome. You guys picked a cool unit here. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. It's a little windy out here right now, so I don't have your awning out, but leave plenty of room for your awning to come out on your campsite. Then your off campsite, of course, I want you to think about your slides. Leave plenty of room for them to come in and out, and a nice walking path, because the next thing I want you to think about is where your power and water connections are. Power is going to connect right up underneath there, and your water connection is going to be right above your tire. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, get parked good, first thing you're going to do is auto level your unit. You're coming right inside your entry doorway here. Here's your auto leveling system. Simply turn that on. As I always do, forget that the key must be to the on position. Not started, but to the on position for the auto leveling system to come on. Turn that on, and all we're going to do is hit auto level. Apply the parking brake to level. Up here, you see it press down, have our parking brake deployed. Now we're just going to come over here and hit enter to acknowledge. Now let's just start dancing around and jacking, bringing down all your auto leveling system. Close that door there. Auto leveling system will come all down once we got our unit level and stable. Next thing we're going to do is hook up our power and water. Our power cord stores conveniently right inside there. Pull that out, you can run it down through this area here, through this hole. That'll keep you be able to close your door. The end of that 30 amp service is a 30 to 110 adapter. Once we got our power hooked up, now let's hook up our water. We'll hook up our hose right here at city water connection. Come all the way to the back here. You have this little control panel up here. Now we're going for city fixtures. We're going to set these up at 2 and 6. Once I'm at 2 and 6, city fixtures, that's when you plug in your hose, turn your hose on. Now go inside, open up your water taps. Once you got a nice steady flow of water going through those, you can shut those off, and then you can turn on your hot water heater from indoors. Now let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to use potable water. But in that case, we'll fill it up at the same place. Hook your hose up here. Come back here. Now for boondocking, we're going to start by country fill. We're going to put it at 1 and 4. 1 and 4. And then we're going to fill our tank. Now go inside and hold down your fresh water button. That'll tell you when your tank is full. Once this tank is full, remove your hose and switch to normal. Normal is going to be 3 and 5, and then you turn on your water pump indoors. Don't turn on your water pump when using potable or when using city water. That's already pressurized. All right, we got our power hooked up and water. Let me go ahead and walk you around the rest of the outside of the unit. There's our low point drain. Again, our fixtures. There's your main low point drain. This one back here will be your potable water, and that'll be for your city connections. Your black and gray holding tanks and handles to pull. Again, your potable and city water will go in here. This is your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when dumping your black tanks. Got an outdoor shower. Tons of storage underneath here. There's your power. This front one here will be your generator. We'll start that up here for you shortly. Show you that running. Again, more storage. That's your doorway. Come around your campsite of your unit. Gonna mention up here is a vent for your microwave. Here's your outdoor TV. Turn that on for you. Oh, that tons of storage. The second one, I believe, is your propane. Yeah, there's your propane. There's your TV on. Shut that off. Put your remote back in here. Be sure to lock this from traveling. Again, your propane down here. Your hot water heater. There's your pressure release valve right here. Access to the back of your fridge. A flue for your furnace. That will get hot, and make sure that's never blocked. Tons more storage, as well as underneath here. A quick connect LP with your outdoor speaker, one on the other end as well. And your big storage here. You also have a ladder. Utilize it. Go up there and check the seams of your roof now and then, a couple times a year. Make sure nothing's hard and cracking. If so, caulk as needed. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go ahead and take a look inside your unit. So immediately coming inside, underneath this access panel here will be your house batteries. Here's where we turn our house batteries on. Over here's your awning. We'll start to run that out real quick. Oh, we're gonna turn our house power back on. We'll run your awning out real quick, show you how far to run that out. So the other side of your awning is white, the top is black. You're gonna run this awning out just until you see your white flap fall down to 90 degrees and you can see your bar. That will extend itself past that and run itself up backwards. So keep an eye on it as you run it out. Make sure you only run this as far as it needs to go. Exterior lighting here. Run your awning rustway back in here. While I'm doing that, again, your auto leveling system. There's your go power. Tell them what kind of power you got going, your inverter. And as your awning comes back in, I'll shut off that exterior light, which is right here. Your power step on and off. Speakers inside or outside. Over here's your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. Now the reason I mentioned that's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're plugged in somewhere, you're out boondocking, make sure you charge this battery up every now and then to keep this from running your battery down. Ceiling lights right here. Brings us up to our control panel. The top is your generator. I'm going to turn that on for you real quick. I like to prime it once. And start it. Start it up for you again. There it goes. Go around and show you that running real quick. 4,000 per nicely. All right, we'll shut that off. You don't want to turn it on and then immediately off. Let it run for about a minute, which is what we have. Shut that off. Here's your slide controls. We've already ran them out. Tank heater, your water heater, and your water pump if using potable water. A lot of individual lighting to turn on throughout the unit. A pop-up power port here. Self-explanatory microwave. It does have a high and low fan, as well as a light. Turn on your panel light here on your cooktop. This glass top makes an excellent backsplash. Turn this to light, changes from blue to red. Hit your spark and your flame will come on when your gas is on. Same thing on the oven. Turn this to light, light it here, and then set it to the desired temperature. No need for a pilot light anymore. Your panel light pointing down becomes an oven light. Your Norcold fridge. Let's turn that on. So we are on auto AC. If I unplug right now, that was changed to auto LP. Change your mode here to just LP, auto, or AC. Set your temperature 1 through 9 here. Shut that off. Hallway lighting here. Before going back into the bedroom, I mentioned, make sure when you're traveling that your shower door is snapped open. In your bathroom here, have the lighting, bathroom light and fan. Here's where you can turn your water heater on. More lighting here. You do have a hand crank open fan. You have to crank that open yourself. Come back into the bedroom here. Your lighting. Your light above the bed. Touch it once for a blue ambient light. Hold it in for a nice reading light. Your other television here. Find your last remote. Charge your TV back here. This will flip straight up and it gives you tons of storage behind it. Lots of paperwork in here. You can also control this slide from back here. There's all of your bedding. Coming into the living room. This is your power control system. This is your inverter. Shows you what kind of service we're on. Right now we're on 30 amp service. Let's turn on your AC. You hear your AC running. There's a quick dump on the ends. It'll cool it off quickly in here. Shut off your AC. Turn your heat. Here's that kick on. Right down here. And we'll shut that off. You'll notice when I shut that fan off, it takes a few minutes longer for that fan to shut off. Coming around into your living room here. Going to mention up on your bed. Strap here that you can secure everything up there. Make your bunk. Lighting as well. USB ports. Alright, that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close the unit up. I like to start by finding anywhere that I have interior lights on. That's my exterior. Ceiling light, shut that off, and then I can see any individual lighting that I may need to go through and shut off. All lighting is shut off. Once I've got all my individual lighting off and I can control my lights from here, I'll turn on the ceiling light here and come up to slide number 2 and hit retract. That's going to be my bedroom slide. You see it start to come in. I'm going to stop right there to show you that you can also bring it in from back here. Slide in. Doors and drawers, make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slides from coming in. Shut that light off. Make sure that your bedroom door is snapped back as well for travel. Bring in slide number 1. You see the slide comes in super fast. Just that quickly we're in. Shut off our ceiling lights. We're gonna have to go back over and turn our key back on. In order to access our auto leveling system. So at this time, unhook your power, your water, and your cable. Come to your auto leveling system, turn that on again. And all you're gonna do is hit retract all. That's gonna bring up all of your stabilizing jacks. Once you bring them up, we're gonna dump our low point drains. Again, if we're dry docking or boondocking, you dump this outside one. So we open that up. And if we are at a city campsite, we'll turn and open those drains up. So water's drained, we'll head on up to our dump station. Now at the dump station, park accordingly. Your dump is going to be behind your rear tires, almost at the very rear of the unit, on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. Get there and hook up the hose. Once you have, pull that black holding tank. Now once it sounds like that sewage water is no longer draining, leave that handle open. Come up here with your water pressure regulator and the hose at the dump station and turn that hose on for a good 5 minutes. That's going to wash your black tank out, your black tank flush. Close that back up. Close your black handle. Pull your gray handle. That's going to be cleaner water as your sinks and your showers. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Once you're done there, close that and conveniently and sanitarily store your sewage hose right in your bumper. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase of this Greyhawk. Enjoy it for many years to come. Happy camping.